People began calling her the Stone of Three Lifetimes when they passed the Wangchuan River, where she sat unmoving for 1,000 years. After forming a soul, she stayed still for another 100 years, until a white-bearded priest predicted her love trial. She dismissed his words, believing her stone heart incapable of love. Returning from a walk one dull afternoon, she saw a man near the Nahi Bridge, and her heart stirred. Wanting to greet him properly, she attempted a curtsy, but ended up kneeling and kowtowing instead. When he didn't respond, she knocked her head on the ground 3 more times, causing blood to spill. Trying to smile through the mess only made her more terrifying. The man stayed silent, and nearby imps grew nervous. She explained she didn't know who he was and was asking for his name. One imp tried to warn her, but the man interrupted and introduced himself as Moxie. He held her wrist, her vital portal, without harming her. The imps begged for mercy, and Moxie released her, curious about her devotion. She said he was so handsome, she wanted to seduce him, a word she grabbed in a panic. Moxie laughed, calling her straightforward. She asked again if she could seduce him, and he told her he was leaving for a trial and wouldn't stay in the underworld. She looked disappointed, so he offered her freedom for 3 lifetimes while he completed his own. She agreed, and he marked her wrist with a golden seal, warning her to guard it in the future. Before crossing the Nahi Bridge, he turned back as she asked if she could come to the human world to seduce him. He replied, "If you can find me, then go ahead," and drank the amnesic soup. She watched until he vanished. An imp returned and asked if she had developed feelings. She asked what that meant, and he explained it like the stories in her books. She thought about it and said no, since she didn't want to ooh-ooh-ah-ah with Moxie. The imp sighed in relief, but warned her never to fall for Moxie. He revealed Moxie was the monarch of war, a powerful figure who once destroyed the demon clan, leaving rivers of blood and silence across the realm. She remembered the chaos that followed that war in the underworld, but reasoned that Moxie was simply fulfilling his duty. She thanked the imp for the warning, said she needed to pack, and told him she was going to the human world to seduce Moxie.